Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on whenever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Politics on the Streets. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Mazi, the Sultan of Sokoto has come out to say that Simon Ekpa is too small to divide Nigeria, and that Ojoku started the war, and the war ended with Ojoku, and that Simon Ekpa does not have the power to divide Nigeria. How can we?
That's the Sultan's let's say opinion. You know, Sultana is a Fulani man. They migrated from Futajelo Island. So Nigeria is his hideout. His den. Yeah, it's a hideout for Sultanas. Sultanas that come, they are Fulani. You can never be an Hausa man and they make you Sultana in Sokoto State. It's a lie. They are invaders. They are warlocks. They are the nomads. They are the terrorists. They are the hijackers. They hijack Sokoto land, mounted on Sokoto people, which they are originally the Hausas, and they control them today and make Sokoto Caliphate the headquarters of Caliphate in Nigeria. That is where the headquarters of Islam is in Nigeria. These people are bloody invaders. They are wanderers. They walk from place to place. I read the history about Fulani. Nobody can teach me about the Wolof, the Mandigo, the Boroboro, Fulani. These people are the Chua Arabs, migrated from Yemen and Sudan. They are bloody jihadists. The children of jihadist Osman Dan Fodio that beheaded the head of the Hausas, the Eze, the Oba of Hausa, that he met as his host. He stayed with him, his people, from 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 centuries, and he struck the first jihad war fought in the history of Africa. Osman Dan Fodio, the leader of the jihadists in the north. The Hausa are supposed to be protesting, rioting over what Osman Dan Fodio did to their forefathers, their ancestors. 1804, they spilled the blood of the original natives of northern region, the Hausas, devastated them, killed all of them, and forced Islam on them today. Today, Hausa man is a Muslim. In the past, Hausa man are the Negroid people living in that land, and they are traditional worshippers. They are Christians too. But today, who are the Hausa man? The Muslim. They are Muslims because the jihadists Osman Dan Fodio forced the Hausas into Islam, and today they are Muslims. So, telling me that Samaraba cannot divide Nigeria, is he God? He is not God Almighty. He is a blood wasters. They are the people Bible use the word wasters. They are the one Bible is referring to. The Fulani man is a waster of lives, waster of souls. They are the terrorists, the headers, the dangerous header killers that migrated from Futajelo, from Timbuktu, Mali. These are the jihadists, Lukarawas. These are the jihadists, ISWAP. These are the jihadists, Boko Haram. Sultanas of Sokoto are the jihadists, bandits that are disaliving people across northern Nigeria, demising mother, demising children, demising grown-up and the youths in the northern region. They have killed the Hausas, disallowed them in their larger number than ever before. Who is he to say that Ekpa cannot divide Nigeria? Is he God? Has he know what is going on in America now? That nnamdikanu's issue is being treated in America, across the United States. Nnamdikanu is coming out, let alone the smart man, Simon Ekpa Njoko in Finland. Oga Kokot May, Biafra has come. And the Sultan of Sokoto should prepare himself well to hang himself. Or Biafra should send him to the gallows. Yes, Biafra emancipation is sending Sultan of Sokoto to the gallows. To the gallows, G-A-L-L-O-W is a device constructed during French Revolution, the era of monarchy in Europe. Anybody that is offended the king, or the king that offended the public rose against them, It is called revolution that engulfed Europe many years ago, and many kings, bloody kings, were sent to the gallows with their wives, the queens. Sultan of Sokoto should prepare to go to the gallows, because Biafra is coming, fast approaching.
But Amazi, you have said that December 2 declaration is a child's play and that nothing visible will ever take place in Nigeria. And then again, he said with his oil well that he will not allow one individual to divide the country. He said with his oil well. Is it many people are taking the Nigerians for granted and for a rise?
Okay, thank you so much, David. You are from the angle where the oil well of Sultan of Sokoto is scattered all over your region, all over your land. So this time around, I know I'm an Igbo man. I know I have oil at the axis of Ikwere, axis of what do you call this place? LL, at the axis of Abia State, Anambra State, where we have oil. I know we have oil, and Sultan of Sokoto will have no dynamism so far. No prerogative or strength to come to buy oil well in my region, and still yet not even let me say sympathetic or reciprocating it. You will be bragging about my oil well in my land. It is not possible. I thank God that he bought the oil well in your own ancestral land, and you can see how tyrannical and boastful the man Sultan of Sokoto is about your own wealth, your natural endowment that God has given you. That bloody Fulani man is boasting about oil well in Akwa Ibom, oil well in River State. To fear Akwa, it can't happen in Igbo land. If he buy oil well in Igbo land, he would have lost it by now. Because the Biafrans I know would have at least forcefully snatched it from him. We don't pay respect to people that waste innocent blood, going from place to place, disaliving people, beheading people. Look at the kind of treatment he gave Afonja, the Oba of Ilorin, when he beheaded Afonja. It is too bad of the Fulanis to be disaliving their African brothers. In fact, they are not Africans. These people are Arabic. They are from Arab world. We have nothing in common with them. I'm an Igbo man, we are the Jews. I'm telling you that it's impossible for him to predict Biafra. Biafra's destiny is on the hand of Chukwokike Abiyama, God of Abraham. So whatever Sultan of Sokoto likes, he says it. He talks about Simon Ekpa. He is entitled to his bloody Fulani ideology-stricken opinion. It is not a general opinion that he speaks for. See, let me tell you, as I'm talking to you now, Asorok is running helter-skelter because Simon Ekpa's prediction, Simon Ekpa's work effort is coming to what? Play out show. Workout comes December 2nd. Ekpa is going to choke Sultan of Sokoto. Sultan of Sokoto is just talking. You are talking while Finland is in support of Biafra. Sultan of Sokoto is just bragging and making mouth. He's making mouth while America is in favor of, at least on the side of what? Biafra. Look at Israel there supporting Biafra. Sultan of Sokoto should go and bring the whole Fulani to come and fight Igbo man, and they will take it by force. See, let me tell you, Biafra has come to stay. Sultana has lost the whole oil well because Akpabio is not speaking the opinion of the whole Akwa Ibomites. The whole Akwa Ibomites, they are on their own supporting Biafra. Likewise, the Cross River State. So whatever Akpabio is doing now is an eye service game. To his Oga.
His paymasters.
Yes, his paymasters. He's going to play eye service. Likewise, what Sultana is saying. Sultana is saying in favor of his Oga that is above him, paying him salary every month. You know that federal government is paying all these Obas and these emirs and sultanas, yes, because they have already Islamized Nigeria. Nigeria is allying with All Arab Council in Saudi Arabia. Tinubu just come back, or maybe still in Saudi Arabia, over the Arab meeting. We are now Arab Republic of Nigeria under this Arab Yoruba man, Yoruba Arab Tinubu. Tinubu is a Yoruba Arab. That's why he went to that council, OIC meeting. Are we Islamic State? We are not. What is he doing with the Council of Arab Meeting Summit in Saudi Arabia? It is a shame that a secular state like Nigeria is forcefully, mingling, mixing up with Council of Arab Summit, Arab communities, Arab world. Are we Islamic State? Are we an Arab state? It is Arab Republic of Egypt and other countries in the Middle East. Nigeria isn't among. But because we have Enwe, apes, baboon, monkeys as political leaders in Nigeria. They are mingling with Arab and OIC, Organization of Islamic Congress. Fiakwa, I speak. I am not part of this country. I am a Biafra man, Igbo man.
Thank you so much for that wonderful submission of yours, Mr. Raphael. Aisha Isufu has taxed Imo State Governor, Enugu State Governor, Anambra State Governors. Stop blaming government. You are the CEO of your state. You are the executive governor. Now, since you go to Abuja to collect money, then take responsibility for the insecurity in your state. What do you have to say about it? Now, thank you for that wonderful question. I think being the governor of the state, you have every power for you to make sure that you get security votes from the federal government. By so doing so, what are the governors doing with this money? Stop coming out to tell the people that there is insecurity in my state and that unknown government have been killing. The government need to take action and put an end to all this and stop apportioning blames. The people you are apportioning blames to are the people who their lives and properties are entrusted in your hand as the chief security officer of the state. So for a governor to come and start telling people that see there is insecurity in my state, I think to me the governor need to stand up and then act now, because every now and then allocation is being shared for you, security vote is being given to you, and you have the mandate. The primary function of government is to protect life and property. Yes. So if you cannot protect life and property, then why are you the governor? But some have said that the governors have no power over the military. That it's only the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. What do you have to say about that? The governor does not have power over the military. That is true. But see, the question is that can the governor summon military chiefs in their states, I mean the division's commander, to sit and dialogue for a way forward? The answer is yes. So if we can do that, so indirectly it's still power over the military. Now when it calls for security meeting, don't these guys attend in his various place? They do. So the president should not come and say that he does not have the governor should not come and say he does not have power. We still have killings in Imo State, Enugu State, and some other states. For how long can we continue in this path? The people are scared of their lives. The people cannot even access government, access those who they claim to be electorate. We cannot access people that give us the mandate. So how long can they continue like this? So I think the government of these states on their own, they need to up their games. You must up your games as a governor if you don't want to be sacked come 2027. But there's always been this fear that the votes of Nigerians does not count, and that is why our elected officials are acting this way. That assuming our vote is counting, they will sit up knowing that if I don't perform, no second term for me. You agree with that statement? Our vote does not count. I cannot say if our vote count or not, because I have not conducted any election. So what I'm to say is that people have lost confidence in the INEC. In the power. The reason why they've lost. You've lost confidence because so many persons have seen the case of Hope Uzodinma when but reason best the court knows why he had to give it to him. But someone who came forth in the election was uplifted and then he came forth. So the court cited some reasons which Hope Uzodinma became the governor. Reason best known to them. I am not in the position to speak for the court. But one thing is that INEC needs to be the trust of Nigerians again. You saw what happened in last election. As allegedly reports, the results were changed in the IRF quarter. So I don't know how true that allegation is, but see, it has been going viral. So these are things INEC need to repose that confidence in the average Nigerian. And for the governors too, how much is being given to you on a monthly basis? if you get money on a monthly basis, then make sure why don't you make sure that these people who gave you the mandate to protect them, you can as well protect them too, because the people cannot always be be one-sided every time. The people need to benefit from dividends of democracy, and when they have to benefit from the dividends of democracy is by what by what by inclusive governance. The people need to feel the government impact. Not every time you come on here and say on government has attacked the people, you come and start creating fear. These governments are even creating fear in the life of the ordinary man.
We've seen the governor of Enugu State who has declared that Monday is no longer a sit-at-home in Enugu State. When people are saying that, you are saying that as the governor, can you come and secure our lives? I mean, the other people, because you see this sit-at-home every Monday. Some are doing it maybe out of respect for nnamdikanu, but some are doing it out of fear. It is two ways. People are telling the governor, please find a way to secure that. Police cannot be everywhere. What do you think? Because sit at home every Monday, it might be affecting the economic activities in the southeast. What do you think that the governor can do, or the governors in the southeast can do?
Thank you, Brother. I think sit at home every Monday is a commensurate to honor the Mazi nnamdikanu, who has been in incarceration for 4 years now and still counting. But what I want to say is that when there is a conflict in the land, the president himself needs to address this issue of Kanu. Let Kanu issue be settled out of court. If what Kanu is the son of the president, as a son, you can go, you can have a different view or different ideology and philosophy from what your father had. But why can't you, as a father, have you reached out to Kanu himself? And what I felt that the president ought to have done was, why Kanu was in decision, go and meet, let them bring Kanu to you, DSS. Sit down with Kanu, have a round table discussion with him.
But do you think that's possible? Because we saw
Buhari
could not
Buhari is different. See,
so,
these are two different people.
Yes.
If you want the security apparatus cannot be everywhere, and these guys are what, overstretched.
Yes.
These guys are also overstretched. So the president is the father of the nation.
Yes.
Since the president is the father of the nation, he should at least reach out to this guy, even to the Ohanes in Igbo. Whenever he will want to invite some Igbo politicians and some Igbo stakeholders to sit on a round table and discuss with Kanu. You have conditions, give him your conditions. Send it to him. Because you see, this is the only way this thing about marginalization can stop. And the truth of our matter is that the Igbos are heavily marginalized in the country. And that is the word, and that has agreed a whole lot.
But do you think that giving them an opportunity, or yes, that's an opportunity, or finding a way, a consensus in 1999, Nigeria had a consensus on making a Yoruba man a president. In 2007, Nigeria had another consensus to make another man to be a president. Do you think that Nigeria finding a way or making a consensus to make an Igbo man the president is going to make that marginalization or the agitations go down in the south?
Making an Igbo man be the president would at least work to some extent. It will help this issue of marginalization reduce a very long way, because if the Igbo man is the president, Peter Obi, you will not watch Peter Obi allowing nnamdikanu to languish in detention, even if, because that is his brother from his tribe. They are from same tribe. No, so why was Sonegbo released? It was let's go.
Yes.
So to some extent, it will help a long way. And as an Igbo man, He will speak in the language that the Igbos. Now I am one of your sons.
Yes.
You don't have any right to agitate.
Yes.
So that will help them. It will go a very long way for them too.
So I'm letting you go. I think we have like 1 minute to go.
Okay.
Now, South Eastern Governors Forum. What should be their next step?
Southeastern Governor Forum should at least make moves to meet with the presidents.
Yes.
To put an end to all this. That is the only way. Because if there's no end to all this, all we hear is killing. And then we are not in support of what is killing. It is not good for the future of the country. It's not good for the future of the country.
Okay. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for always having me.